Anthony over here. Now I want to talk about crafting an irresistible offer. The 3 steps that I'm about to share with you are the steps that I have used as a direct response copywriter to help build offers that have sold 5 figures, multiple 5 figures, 6 figures, and even 7 figures for startups, small business owners, and larger companies. The first thing you want to consider for crafting an irresistible offer is crafting a solid core offer. So we don't get to the irresistible part yet. Now we're just going to stick to the basics, stick to the core, and make sure that if you're selling a car, that car can actually get a person from A to B. Okay. We have to start with the basics first, because if you sell an offer that's full of fluff and you get a lot of sales, but the thing doesn't actually perform well, and it doesn't actually help people solve the core problem, then you're going to get a lot of chargebacks. You're going to get a lot of complaints. You're going to be shut down. Okay. So we don't want that. We don't want people claiming for refunds and blasting you on the internet and anything like that. So you got to make sure that you have a solid core offer. The way you do that is by looking at the number one goal that your target audience is trying to solve for. And then you want to solve it. Make sure that the features of your product, your service, your course, your digital course, your coaching program, make sure that you're solving that problem. Make sure you're hitting that nail tons of times to help them solve that problem. And you want to look at the top 3 pain points, the top 3 problems or predicaments that are keeping them from achieving that goal, or that are making it harder for them to achieve that goal, or making it more inconvenient for them to achieve that goal. And then you want to make sure that your core offer directly addresses 3, not 5, not 10, 3 solid problems that have been validated with the problem that you're trying to solve through your offer. Okay, so once you have ensured that the features of your offer are directly solving the top 3 pain points that they have and helping them achieve their number one goal, then you would have what I would consider a solid core offer. Okay, so now the next step is to take that from having a solid core offer, a car that gets them from A to B, to building an unbeatable offer, an undeniable offer. So there's a difference, right, between a Ford Focus and a Rolls Royce, for instance. Okay. So both cars will get you from A to B, right? But Rolls Royce is solving for a lot of additional things. Whenever you buy a Rolls Royce, you're making a statement that you have arrived, that you are rich, that you're the top tier. You've achieved the top tier of success in your industry, right? You're among the top 0.1%, and you're making a statement with that vehicle, let alone all of the luxury, let alone all of the other things that are being solved in the purchase of that vehicle versus the A to B car, the Ford Focus, right? And you want to make sure that you add in, if you want to create that truly unbeatable offer, add in additional features, add in additional functionality, add in additional conveniences. Think about what they will need in addition to what your core offers gives them in order to be successful. What will 10x their results? A good way to solve for this and provide that sort of unbeatable experience is to use bonuses for that. A good rule of thumb whenever you're trying to create bonuses is to think of creating a bonus stack that offers them 10x the value that you will be charging for the actual offer. So if you're doing a $9.97 course offer, can you create a bonus stack that gives them the value equivalency of $10,000? That would be the goal. Like if you could do that, then that's going to create a next level, unbeatable, undeniable, no-brainer offer that they're going to want. Those bonuses may add more functionality. They may add more convenience. They may be a booster to your offer, or they may offer them a bit of a luxury, something special and sacred. I remember buying into a coaching certification program and then giving me a leather bound book with it. And that just was really nice. It was engraved and everything. And it was just a really nice bonus gift to have received. And they also use this that particular bonus gift as a feature that was going away. So they used it as a scarcity play, which helped me respond faster in order to get that thing. The final thing that you want to do to take your offer, now we've gotten it from a core offer to an unbeatable offer. The final step to take it is to take it to an irresistible offer. And the way you're going to take your offer to into an irresistible offer is by focusing on your messaging. You have to focus in on the messaging of your offer. You have to consider the big idea and framing your offer in the right context that is catchy, that is instantly understood by your target audience, speaking to them emotionally. You want to make sure that your value proposition is really tight. That means the listing of your features, what all the features are, what all the features do, and how those features translate into benefits, how they improve life, how they make life easier, how they help them achieve the goal faster, make the offer stronger. And so those, you want to consider your features and benefits. You also want to consider the science behind your methodology. Once you've considered all those things, then you want to add in proof. Proof is important. Proof is going to validate the big idea, is going to value your headline, is going to value your value proposition. Proof is important. And what proof are we talking about? We're talking about case studies. We're talking about reviews. We're talking about testimonials, client successes. People buy stories. So they want to hear how your product or your service or your program has actually worked in the lives of real people just like them. So 2 to 3 success stories, 2 to 3 testimonials or reviews. You can have a lot more, as many as you can get. They all help, but at least I would say 3 is going to be solid for a really irresistible offer. You want to make sure that you are presenting a CVO, a clear value offer. When it comes time to making your pitch, your call to action, you want to make sure that your offer is clear, that what you are selling can clearly be understood, clear, not clever, clear, and that it is valuable. You will have made a valuable offer if you follow the framework we just talked about creating a solid core offer and then an unbeatable offer. It's going to be valuable to them because you have looked at their goals and their problems and you've solved for both already. So you're going to make sure that you have a clear value offer, make a strong call to action, tell them what to do next. All right. Once you've done that thing, then you also want to add in things like a guarantee. How can you eliminate risk from the equation? Once you've considered that, next you want to consider your pricing strategy. It's not just about being the cheapest. It's more important to focus on being the person who has the best pricing strategy. That means you offer a 1-pay option, but it also means that you offer a 10-pay option that can get them at a price point that's easily affordable for anybody. Hey, it will be easy for them to be able to start using the product today and not have to worry about outlaying a large sum of money today. If they could just make payments on it, then that eliminates that problem, that objection in their head. So you need to make sure that you focus on building a good pricing strategy. Another important element that makes an irresistible offer is adding in scarcity and urgency. Your bonuses is a really good place to add in scarcity. Having something that's a limited item, a limited time item that goes away after the first 25, that goes away after the first 30 sales. The leather bound book that I received whenever we enrolled into a coaching program, that thing was going away. There's only so many available. So they said, well, I wanted to make sure that we got one of those. Then you also want to consider urgency. Your core offer may be something that is a service that you offer ongoing. So you don't want to say, oh, that's going away. That's not true. That wouldn't be honest. But you can eliminate some bonuses from your offer after a certain time frame. That makes it irresistible because people are always going to wait to the last minute, procrastinate until the last minute when they can purchase in order to take advantage of all of the bonus offers. And they definitely want to get the ones that are going away if they wait. So that is a really good way to add in urgency to make an irresistible offer. So you definitely need to consider including all those elements to make an irresistible offer. Hope you enjoyed this. Talk to you next time.